Hey there guys, Tom here, welcome back to my movie channel and thank you very much for joining me for this, my review of the brand new comedy, Long Shot. Gonna be honest, I had to resist a lot of temptation not to walk in and just watch Avengers Endgame again. But before we get into today's review, if you guys have not subscribed to this channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell so that you never miss out on my take on all things movies. So Long Shot stars Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron and is a movie about Charlize Theron's character. She is the Secretary of State when she comes across Seth Rogen's character, Fred Flasky, at a party. They realize they used to know each other when they were kids, and then some comedy ensues. Now, watching the trailers for this movie, I thought this movie was going to be funny. You know, another Seth Rogen comedy. You kind of know what you're going to get when you go in to watch a Seth Rogen comedy. But oh my god, I laughed so hard during this movie. This movie, guys, this movie is really funny. It's been a long time since I've laughed that hard in a movie. I think one of the things I appreciate about this movie the most is the way this movie changes tone and takes so many different twists and turns throughout the story that the movie really, in some ways, isn't overly predictable. And there's a certain scene in the movie that just takes a complete left turn and it's absolutely hilarious. But it comes out of nowhere and I love that about it. And this movie is like consistent in its inconsistent tones, and that makes the movie all the more better for me because when the movie starts, it starts out like this political drama and then it transitions really quick into comedy. And once you get introduced to Seth Rogen's character and what he does, he's a journalist, and that makes for some really interesting comedy as well. I think one of the other things this movie did really well is get you attached to these characters. These characters aren't just stereotypical comedy slapstick kind of characters. They're not two-dimensional. You really do get invested in these characters and they feel like real fleshed out characters in a movie rather than just slapstick, we're gonna tell dick jokes kind of characters. And the chemistry between Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron is really awesome as well. These two play off each other so well in this film. And the other thing this movie does really well is this movie has some messages that it tries to deliver about certain things about female empowerment, and it makes references to like the current political state of the US and different things like that, but it does it in very subtle, funny ways. And when there are overt kind of messages like that, the movie makes fun of it for doing so. And the movie also knows not to take itself too seriously, yet it also does a good job of balancing, you know, getting across, say, a certain message that it wants to get across, but it also knows when to deliver the perfect joke. And that's what I like about this movie. None of the jokes in this film were badly timed to me. None of the jokes felt overly forced. They were all funny. They were all natural. And that came as a result of this being kind of a situational comedy. Like, the comedy comes from the ridiculous scenarios these characters find themselves in. And it also comes from the fact that, you know, Seth Rogen is the funny guy and Charlize is playing kind of the straight man in this movie. And then when she ends up getting involved in a lot of these comedic situations and doing drugs and all these different things, it's really funny to see it. And to see some of the situations they put the Secretary of State in is just hilarious. I find it really difficult to review comedies because with comedies, as long as it makes you laugh, it can do everything else wrong and get away with it. So I really have no major criticisms of Long Shot. I really had a great time watching this film and I laughed absolutely hysterically. I laughed so hard it hurt, and those are the best kinds of laughs. And seriously guys, if you haven't seen Long Shot, if you're looking forward to Long Shot and you've seen Avengers Endgame 25 times already and you're looking for something else to go and see, go and give Long Shot a go. I think you'll enjoy it if you enjoy Seth Rogen comedies, and this is one of the best comedies I've seen Seth Rogen in. So let me know in the comment section below if you're looking forward to Long Shot, or if you've already seen Long Shot, whatever your thoughts are, jump down in the comment section below. Let's carry on the discussion about Long Shot, or about Avengers Endgame, whatever you want to talk about. So thank you very much for watching this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell so that you never miss out on my take on all things movies. Make sure to check out some of my other videos and 2019 movie reviews up here somewhere. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Tom, and I will see you guys next time.